and today we are playing hardcore Minecraft because I'm allergic to not playing hardcore Minecraft. No, seriously, like 90% of my Minecraft world since hardcore came out on Bedrock has been hardcore. And usually I instantly lose them because I'm not the best Wait, no, I don't eat the melon. I need the melon for money. Yeah! Hi, Blue Dino. Uh, which one of these has my melon? How's my day been? My day has been pretty good, actually. Like, minus the headache and the stomach ache from, like, me just... Honestly, it's very hard to explain where the headache's coming from, but it's related to diabetes, so... The more you know. Here's my amazing house. It's made out of mangrove. Unfortunately, not all of it is mangrove, because if we go out back, you can see the use of acacia tree and oak and more acacia and more acacia and some oak. So here's my dock. This is how I get to and from that village right there and the islands over there. I've never been to those islands yet. Why am I still eating? I have full hunger. I'm stupid. Oh yeah, golden apples. We do have those. You don't have a boat. I have a boat right here. I have no idea why it's parked around back. It's supposed to be parked at the dock. Who knows why it isn't parked at the dock? We go that way. Where's the sun? Do we go home or do we adventure? Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to be working on my mine. Back to the ugliest house in the world. You should make like a dock with like, I don't know how to explain it. I probably will make a dock. I don't like the outback dock. Not to mention pulling in and pulling out of the dock is not the easiest thing to do. There's a dolphin trying to park itself in the dock. I don't want a dolphin. Here's my amazing farm. It goes all around the island. The wheat isn't for food. Some of it will be for food, but most of it gets turned into profits. The profit chest is here, and I need to work on moving the majority of my, like, most of my wheat needs to go in the profit box. Why is it going in the profit box? Because I need to make profit. Wait, this is hardcore? Yes, this is hardcore. I am allergic to not playing hardcore. This is acacia. Do I not have oak saplings somewhere? What? God, I'm lucky my viewers can't hear you. 1 iron. You should get every tree sapling. I think that's one of the things I'll do for this amazing world. Did you hear what you said? Okay. Listen to what you said, and maybe you'll know what you did. Sorry, I'm talking to my friend. He's a really cool guy. Can you stop saying fuck you repeatedly? You're a bad influence on my viewers. How are my viewers a bad influence on you? You don't even know my viewers. You are not... That's Profit Box. I'm not the best. Again, I don't know why I have pufferfish. I don't know where the pufferfish came from. I don't know why it's here. I don't know what it plans to do. And something is gurgling in my backyard. That's a creeper. Eat the pufferfish? I'm not eating the pufferfish. Ow! Ow! They have tridents. Ow! 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 That really hurt. Ow! Ow! I'm not eating the pufferfish. Why do you guys want me to eat the pufferfish? I need to get into Profit Box. I need to go into town, sell this to Farmer Joe. And once Farmer Joe sells me some emeralds.
Huh?
Nope, you're not Farmer Joe. Farmer Joe, I'm back. What the hell is this? It's another... Yummy. 4 melons equals 1 emerald, but that unlocks my suspicious stew trade if I keep selling melon. Maybe I need to go assemble some melon. I'll be back, Farmer Joe. Actually, I'd like to buy some, What's your friend sell? He sells 6 bread. 4. When are you gonna post a video that's not a stream? Actually, I don't know. I forgot you're in my server, which means I can't pause the game. I was gonna go look at games. I guess I could pull it up on my phone. Alright, let me look at what I have. And I guess after the stream, I'll record an episode of whatever I decide to... I want it to be a game I haven't streamed, though, because uniqueness is key. I'm gonna lock myself in this guy's home real quick. Streamed that. I guess I'm doing Still Wakes the Deep. I've been meaning to play Still Wakes the Deep. I haven't. And I only know, like, part of Still Wakes the Deep. I know one of the characters, because I can relate to that character, and I know Jacksepticeye played it. And I'm pretty sure Markiplier played it as well. But I have not watched Markiplier or Jacksepticeye play it. Tacos are for dinner. Good to know, good to know. Still Wakes the Deep is downloading now, and after I finish streaming, I'm gonna go record episode 1 of my Still Wakes the Deep, playthrough, I guess. How do I always forget about the boat? Hello, dolphin. Do you want me to come pick you up? Do you want me to come pick you up? You made a home? You've been in this server for what, 2 minutes? I'm gonna come visit your home. Is your home in the giant mountain? What? What do you mean, how did I get here? I don't live very far away. Let me see this place. Oh, I'm gonna harvest some of your coal, by the way. I need it. Tone, I've become capitalistic. Do you know how much coal sells for back at my village? Nice home, Twin. There, Twin. Now you have a new wall. And your crafting table is easily accessible from your wall. Because it's in your wall. That's what I do. I put all my crafting materials in the wall. Okay. Nice home, Twin, I guess. Would you like some of this? It's netherite scrap. Do you know how much this sells for back at the village? This is hardcore. This is hardcore. You can't go into creative. Like, it is literally impossible to go into creative. Anyways. Have one netherite scrap. Netherite scrap? You can't do anything with it yet? Anyways, would you like to come to my very capitalistic town of Capitalist Land? Tell me whenever you want to come visit Capitalist Land, and I'll give you a tour of Capitalist Land. There's a lot of capitalism that happens at Capitalism Land. Yeah, I hate capitalism too. I have no idea how I've become so integrated into capitalism. I've scaled your home, Twin. Which is very easy, because your home is a mountain. Actually, when I first played through this world on stream, I nearly decided to live in the mountain. Up, the top of the mountain has an amazing view of every place. You can even see Capitalist Land from up here. Also, I left my boat with you, if that's alright. You should build many houses. That's the goal, but I'm focused on building up Capitalist Land right now. Because Capitalist Land is important. Capitalism Land is very capitalistic. And they need me to make money. And if they lose their main source of wheat, they die because they can't get wheat. Also, I have a monopoly on watermelon. Twin. Is it morally bad to have a monopoly on watermelon? I'm literally the only source of watermelon for like a few miles, and I have not planted melons. I'd say I'm pretty not good for doing that. But who gives a fuck? Hashtag capitalism will thrive. Also, I'm stealing some iron out of your mountain. That's what you get for living in such a mineral-rich area. What? It's a mountain, Twin. Where do you expect me to get my resources? You spent 0 emeralds. Emeralds are our dollars. We don't even have a government. I should probably read this comment. You know, like the kind streamer I am. I hear things! I hear things in the walls! Capitalism land is so beautiful from this high up. Holy shit, is that an ocean monument? Thank God, gotta mine the iron first. Holy shit, that's an ocean monument. That was not the smartest thing I've ever done. Fuck off, I'm just trying to rob you of your valuables. I gotta thank the blacksmith in town for selling me this sword. Twin, you should probably get a bed from capitalist land. That wasn't scary at all. Emperor? As in Emperor Penguin? It's E-M-P-E-R-O-R. Emperor. You feel like I stream 3 times a day? I try to stream multiple times a day just in case my audience misses one stream. Hashtag I'm just that good of a streamer. I love it when viewers get multiple chances to see me stream in a day. God, at this point I should just stream for an entire day. But where's your boat? My boat is still with my friend. I'm letting him borrow it. Does my friend know where I parked my boat? Probably not. What could possibly be killing you? Oh. Oh, you found out what was killing you, didn't you? And I'm all alone in this world again. You never even got to see capitalism land. And like all good capitalists, I stole this bed from an innocent man. Very important question, do you believe in the Great Meme Reset? I believe the memes died off for a reason, and I do not believe a reset will happen. I feel like people are gonna try and force themselves to laugh at memes that died for a reason, but again, they died for a reason. We gotta put this wheat in the profit box. Why'd you ask me how to spell emperor? That's profit box. Twin. Why'd you ask me how to spell... What'd you need to know how to spell emperor for? Gonna move the crafting table up one. And we need an exterior crafting table as well, and that will go right along, not back there. That will go right there. My land is starting to flourish. I do need to, like, ensure this island is safe. That is a netherite sword. We got magma cream, a fire charge, and a netherite sword. Now I can defend my home even safer. Need to head back into the mines. And I need to make a safer way into the mines. Oh. Yes. I'm in my home. I don't see anything. Exactly! You died because you didn't come with me to Capitalism Land. Was there any structure under my home? This is what I call the great... Actually, I don't know what you'd call this. How do you craft a stone cutter? Twin. You could build a house under your house. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna build a house all the way down here. Surely I'm not infringing upon Capitalism Land's land. But I have found water. With no air pockets. Then build a house under your house that's under your house. Good plan. Blub blub. I am under the water. Well, waterproofing my land seems to be going well. You know, all the diorite I've... Then keep building houses. Eventually I just need a mine. Okay. So we have learned that it's very unsafe for water to be under your home. Could I craft a stone cutter? It takes 3 stone and a singular iron ingot. Do I have an iron ingot? Probably. If I had to guess, it would be in D. I have 4 iron. One iron ingot. Now the most important question, can it be cobblestone? No. Gotta smelt this cobble. But only as much as I need. So let's start smelting 3. By the time I get back from the bathroom, all 3 of them should be smelted. Hello, everyone. I am back. Now we craft the stone cutter. Because I need to cut some stone. Don't call me that word. That's not very nice. And we'll put the stone cutter... I didn't mean to place it there. We'll put the stone cutter there. Okay, now let's turn some cobblestone into... So 21 cobblestone is 21 stairs. Because one stone equals one stair. The more you know. I'm gonna take the stone cutter with me just so I can cut stone while I'm down there. If I... What, Empire? Oh, you're building an empire? What kind of economic system would it have? So you guys don't have an economic system? How are you gonna have established land and then not have an economic system? He just left. He just left. He left me. I asked too many questions about his empire. He burped and left. Creepy noises. And just like that, you've arrived at stop number 1. What is stop number 1, you might ask? It's this location. This is the first place we're turning into a home. And so, it'll have all the functions of a regular home, except it's way too far down. You feel like there's a better way to place down those stairs? Well, I disagree. Haha, evilness. We'll get some polished diorite stairs for the next floor. Why polished instead of unpolished diorite? I don't know. I just like how polished diorite looks, I guess. You disagree with my disagreement? How not nice. Oh, and there's his alt account. If I had a nickel for every time that man came back, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but oh my god, iron. You see, it's times like these where I wish I had vein miner, but I've gotta craft a vein miner. Here's your home, everyone. It's not done yet, but I really want to go on an adventure. So I'll remove this last wall, and then we're going to be done with this place for today. Eventually, I'll polish a bunch of diorite and turn this into the diorite house. As per request of myself. Can I polish diorite? I can. So now we have 48 polished diorite, guys. And what can you use? You can only use it for... You should make a bubble elevator. It's easier than using stairs. Actually, I've got something to show you. In the morning. Ah, not in the morning. Gotta kill the people in my land first. Oh my god, Walking Dead. Hi. Into the bed. I love sleeping with my sword. That sounds bad. Without context, that sounds awful. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna lock my door and go to bed. Hi, how are you? Get clipped? What did you clip? There was nothing for you to clip. What did you clip? What did you clip? I'm scared. Oh, wait. Hey, look. It's night out. It's morning outside. You did not quote me saying I love sleeping with my sword. I disagree. Ow! Fire! Ow! Creeper! I'm the best murderer ever. Your souls will be mine. Oh yeah, I needed to show you something. It's in the guidebook. The guidebook. All the way down here. If you craft a portal pad, you should make a zoo of animals later. If you use one piston and any pressure plate, you can make a portal pad, which teleports you. Hi. The problem is, I don't know how to craft a piston. Oh wow, that wasn't hard. I need redstone. Once I have redstone, we can craft our first portal pad. Alright, back into the caves. I'm not a clanker. I didn't know you started one. I don't get notifications when I'm streaming. Did you think I got notifications when I was streaming? Oh yeah, I forgot. That's water. Twin. Why are you so quiet? Why are you emo? Ah. Would you look at that, guys? Oh. Yeah, we still got some water there. Let me just patch that up with some sand. I see in no possible way how this could end up bad. I want all my cobblestone back. I paid for this cobblestone. I paid with my blood. Did you watch the Minecraft movie? I did watch the Minecraft movie. My friend has also watched the Minecraft movie. Oh no, water! Just accidentally flooded my mine. That and I didn't know you started one. But yes. What is your thoughts about the Minecraft movie? I thought it was plain dumb fun. It's one of those movies where you can turn your brain off and not have to think about the plot to enjoy the movie. And I like those kind of movies, which is why Sharknado, the first one, also known as Sharknado, oh hell nah, is one of my favorite movies of all time, if not my favorite movie. So I will take any chance I get to talk about Sharknado. My friend understands why, though. It's because Sharknado is absolute peak. Twin, if you've not watched Sharknado, oh hell nah, you're missing out. I'm working. I'm working on a hardcore world, Twin. Just admit you don't... I don't care. That's not very nice. The under... What off rip? Ah. I just robbed a village. I robbed capitalism land to make my bed. Don't worry, they enjoyed getting robbed. That's one of the best things about capitalism. You can rob people and no one will bat an eye. That is false information, guys. I think they'll bat several eyes. Can you stop swearing so much? Why? What is your obsession with swearing? I don't have one of those. Oh my god, turn it into capitalism land. Everyone loves capital. Oh, that's copper. Everyone loves capitalism land. Whose empire? Jace? EJ? Named after an alcohol? Who is the alcohol? Man, I don't know what goes on in Oklahoma, but you guys are pretty weird. That's not mean. It isn't a... I said y'all are weird. I did not call you guys a slur. My observation was correct. Look at any news. You're a minor. Cheap alcohol is not what should be on your list. Hey. Don't bring that up. Nuh-uh. Not everywhere, just most places. Antarctica. A bunch of people live in Antarctica. What do you mean you're gonna gut me? That is not kindness and positivity. Oklahoma news articles. Tulsa County preparing now for winter weather before colder, icy conditions eventually arrive. What do you mean don't look at Tulsa news? Okay. So, counties in the news. Tulsa County. Warrant issued for woman accused of exploiting 85-year-old Tulsa County man. What the fuck? What county do you live in? Ah. Is that a real county? Because it's not in the news. Does anything happen there? There's no spotlight in it for it on the news. Tulsa County. Murder suspect's medication hearing raises broader concern about medical care at Tulsa. What goes on in Rogers County? Ah. Rogers County deputies work several crashes due to fog. Fog contributing factor in multi-vehicle crashes involving nearly 10 cars in Rogers County. Rogers County judge sentences California rapper to 10 years for marijuana. What up? So why did a California rapper get smoked for it? No. Yeah, Rogers County judge. That is Oklahoma, twin. You don't know where Rogers County is? Yes, I do know where Rogers County, Oklahoma is. Can you stop calling me bitch? It is it's near Tulsa. It's got Claremore and Chelsea in it. What? That's part of the map, twin. Those are places. God, I expected you to know about Oklahoma. Because you live in Oklahoma? Honestly, that's so real. Pittsburgh County, do you know where that is? Fatality wreck claims life of Pittsburgh juvenile. Teen dead after crash in Pittsburgh County. What's next? Cimarron County? Cimarron County? Twin? Cimarron? Cimarron? Is it Cinnamon Roll County? I'm just gonna call it Cimarron County. Seminole? Seminole? That makes no sense. Fatality accident occurs in Cimarron County. Cimarron? Seminole County. Teen killed, 4 injured in 2-car wreck on Saturday in Cimarron County. In terms of crime, former The Voice contestant arrested in Oklahoma on, guess the charge? Vehicular homicide. UK authorities bring new charges of can't say that word or that sentence. Why is there crime about the UK in my Oklahoma news? What? So when a man Yep. Good job. Twin, I don't care. Ah! 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 I don't need to hear about it, so I'm drowning out your words with my words. Women's hoops sets program scoring record in historic win. Good for you, Twin. Your guys' women's basketball team is actually somewhat good. OU finishes religious discrimination essay investigation, removes teacher's assistant from duties. That's not what the TA did, Twin. The TA gave, it's Samantha Fullnecky. I told you about it way back when it first started happening. By the way, her essay was god-awful. No, like, it was... the minimum word count that was supposed to be in the essay was 800. She wrote 650 words. Twin, that's not very nice. Capitalism. Only capitalism. This article was very... what article? Was very thought-provoking and caused me to thoroughly evaluate the idea of gender and the role it plays in our society. This article, again, what article, discussed peers using teasing as a way to enforce gender norms. I do not necessarily see this as a problem. Are you ready for bullying, teasing, using teasing to using teasing to enforce gender norms? Here's my problem with the essay, because this makes no sense. God made male and female and made us differently from each other on purpose and for a purpose. God is very intentional with what he makes. Alright, cite your source. She's not. She got a 0 on the assignment the first time before OU investigated it and gave her an exemption from the assignment. Also, she was supposed to cite evidence. Like actual evidence. The Bible! You can use the Bible as evidence in college. But you have to... No, you can.
Boo, do you want chicken fajita
Yes.
or tacos?
What did I just say yes to?
Poop on a stick.
No. Twin. Samantha Fulnecki needed to cite empirical evidence. Empirical evidence is something that can 100% be backed up. So, like, an example of empirical evidence would be insulin was created, blah, 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 blah. Here's a source. Say I'm writing an essay about the creation of insulin that needs empirical evidence to be cited. So I would say they sold the patent, they referring to the scientists, they sold the patent for a singular dollar because they believed that, quote, insulin is not mine, it's the world's, end quote. And that is empirical evidence because it can be backed up by multiple sources, and it is scientific, like, it is a thing backed up by scientific studies. Now, if I were to say, insulin gets made because God said so, does that sound very empirical to you? The funniest thing about this is the Bible can be considered empirical evidence. Under a list of things colleges have to accept as empirical evidence, the Bible is there as well to help prevent religious persecution. Not that anyone's getting persecuted for being Christian nowadays. So if you quote the Bible in something as empirical evidence and it makes sense, congrats. But just saying, oh yeah, God did this and that and yada yada, that's not empirical evidence because you're not citing the Bible. Also, she should have been expelled for hate. You know why? Because she called everyone demonic twin. Calling an entire group of people demonic is not very love thy neighbor. Yes? Yes? Coming! Ugh!
After last year,
Hello.
had to make a. After last
Tomorrow's Christmas
year,
Eve.
had to make a.
Just in case people didn't know, tomorrow is in fact Christmas Eve. Yes. I will soon. And by soon, I mean right now. Yes. Close friends session, twin.